The HP Reverb G1 was released on April 26, 2019, and the HP Reverb G2 was released around a year after that. The HP Reverb was HP's revision of their HP VR 1000 headset, which presumably under 1% of Steam users are using at the recording of this video. The HP Reverb was a great, cheap index option, around $500 brand new, with it having a 2160 x 2160 per eye display with 90 Hz compared to the 1440 by 1600 per eye display with 144 Hz that the Valve Index offered. But what's the issue? The issue is with the headset and game developers. The headset that I owned, the HP Reverb G2 V1, had many issues, with me having to contact HP support many times just for them to tell me the wrong issue, and then me ending up finding a fix later on. And at the time of recording this video, I have a problem with my headset right now. If the headset works fine, then what's the problem of getting one in 2024? The problem of getting the HP Reverb G2 in 2024 is there's barely no controller support with some games. An example of this is Blade and Sorcery, a highly realistic sword fighting game, besides the fact that it barely has any support with the HP Reverb. It has all the basic supports like walking and jumping, but it lacks the basic issue of crouching, which, like a headset like the Quest 2, has the same controller design as the HP Reverb, but the Quest 2 has support for crouching, which is just so weird on why the HP Reverb wouldn't. But there is a fix to this, which is called controller emulation, which basically emulates your HP Reverb controllers as a different controller. An example of this controller emulation is called Driver for VR on Steam. It is a paid software with some camera full body tracking and the controller emulation. It emulates your HP Reverb controllers as Steam controllers, but the issue is it is very jittery and not that reliable. And also, if you do have index controllers or just any type of base station controllers with some base stations, there is a way to use that in Steam VR, and that is probably the most reliable option of this controller fix. But there's presumably more and probably better options out there for controller emulation that could be free or could be paid. I'm not really sure. I haven't done my research on that. But would I still recommend this headset in 2024? Ultimately, yes, I would. I'd recommend this headset in 2024, but there's one issue. Microsoft came out and said they are ending support for Windows Mixed Reality, WMR, in 2026. But don't fear, the HP Reverb G2 does have support of running Steam VR instead of Windows Mixed Reality.